you for watching this video. So if you're watching this video, if you're part of the book club, thanks for joining, thanks for doing this. We'll kind of run through my book and just talk about it and have a interactive thing going with some of you. My new book, Shred Essentials, a mountain bike skills guide. I wanted to make this first video and talk to you guys about what we're going to do in this book club and why I wrote this book. And so through creating the event on Facebook, I realized that they will only let me go for 2 weeks, so that helped me decide that, hey, this is a 2-week book club. So we're going to go for 2 weeks. I'm going to try to post some videos about the chapters and kind of elaborating a little bit more on it, and maybe even getting on bike or linking some of my previous YouTube videos that correspond with some of the things I wrote in this book. One of the first things I want to talk about is why I wrote this book. What problem do I solve? What am I doing as a coach? Why am I making an impact? And I think that this is the first thing that needs to be answered so that you can understand the value of my book and my coaching. And so let's talk about that now. When I coach new riders, I often talk to them about riding in the box. Most beginner riders are riding within certain parameters and not riding outside of those parameters. And this really limits what they can focus on and what skills they can build. So what I do as a coach is I get in as an assessment. I start asking you questions. I ride with you a little bit and see where you're at, talk about your experiences and your goals. And what I'm actually doing here is building an understanding of where your walls are built in your mind. Once I understand where your walls are built, I can start talking those walls down. I can start pushing those walls out. And what I do as a problem solver here is I get into the rider's mind and build an understanding of that you are capable. You are capable of riding bikes. You're capable of achieving your goals. And that is one of the biggest problems that I solve with riders, is getting them to believe in themselves and establishing a platform of self-confidence. I also open up the world by showing them new drills and new ways to have fun on bikes, and so promoting more enjoyment. And so when you are expanding those walls, you're understanding what you're capable of, and you're more confident, and you're having more fun, I'm able to relay my message to you, which is I want to show you how fun biking is. So the first thing I do as a problem solver is understand where your walls are in your mind, and I help you either break those down or expand those walls. And this is how I've developed the nickname as a coach of the Bike Jedi. It's because I literally teach you how to use your mind to really get past your fears and honestly be a more confident and in control rider. So once I get into your mind and start getting you comfortable with the coaching and the lessons that are helping you expand your mind and break down some walls, we're on point for having more confidence and more fun. So we become more open-minded to solving one of the biggest problems with beginner to intermediate riders. So a lot of beginner riders ride as if they were in a go-kart. So they're sitting there, they're strapped in, they've got the gas pedal and the brake pedal, and they've got the steering wheel. And they don't really have to move their body to steer. It's all in the handlebar. When I get a rider to move a lot more on the bike, and they start cornering with their body, they start jumping with their body, I start teaching people the dance on the bike. And you'll hear me refer to this a lot because dancing, not that I'm a great dancer, it has to be done in time with the song, or it doesn't really look good, or you kind of look goofy. The best dancers have a choreography that is with the beat of the song, with the emotion of the song. And that is what separates good dancers from bad dancers. And so when I talk about the dance on the bike, it's because we have to move our body gracefully and in a relaxed fashion at certain times. If you pump at the wrong time, you're not going to gain any speed. If your body corners and you're not in the corner, you're going to turn off the trail. So you really have to do things in time. And this is why I say increasing your mobility and your confidence, we can start learning the dance on the bike. To wrap things up in this first video, the problem that I solve for riders is building an understanding of where you are mentally with riding. I help you expand that and promote more confidence and fun, and then we start moving around a little bit more on the bike and we start checking off those goals. Here's the book right here. You can get it in ebook form right now. I'm still working on the hard copy. I'll talk more about that. So the ebook form you can get on my website, and you can also get it from Amazon. If you do get it from Amazon, I would super appreciate a review. Give it 5 stars and tell everybody why they should buy the book. I want to talk to you about this book. This is a hard copy book, and a lot of people are asking me, why can't I get one of these? Right now, I'm still working on finalizing the hard copy through Amazon. It's very hard to make everything work because as I wrote this book, I was just shooting from the hip. I make all kinds of ads and media for people, and I decided to do it for myself and make a book out of this. So I used the apps that I have to do this, and they're not exactly compatible with the Amazon stuff. Now, if you watch how-to videos on YouTube, which I decided to do after writing the book, they certainly give you certain programs to use so that your book can be mapped out and ready to sell on Amazon. So I'm sort of having a problem with branching what I've created on Canva and trying to get it over into the Amazon and make it actually fit the parameters of the book, because Amazon won't let me adjust it and Amazon will not accept it until this problem is solved. I actually purchased this book with my own money from Canva. This book cost me $70. Now I'm selling it in an ebook form for $9.99. So I'm not going to ask anybody to buy this for $70, and if I want to make any money off of it, to charge you even more than that. That's just crazy. So I got this just to see what the book was going to look like on the inside. I'll show you more about that in the upcoming days. But I just wanted to get a hard copy so that I could see what it looks like and to get that feeling of the final copy and be able to show it to some people. This first copy has a couple of blemishes that I was able to fix in the newer copy, which makes this a really unique copy of the book. There's not going to be another copy of the book like this. So this book is actually dedicated to my mom. She has been super supportive and my cheerleader throughout my entire bike riding since age 13. So always taking me to races. She always helped me untangle my chain when I was a dummy teenager and just couldn't figure it out. She would get in there, get her hands greasy, and fix that chain for me so that I could ride. So Mom, this book is going to be going out to you as soon as I'm done with it, and it is your own very unique copy of the book, so I hope you like it. That's the story behind my hard copy of the book, and an explanation of why we are waiting for more hard copies in between now and then. To help me get to that point, you can purchase the ebook, and that money is going to go towards helping me fix this problem, and some of the things I need to do this costs a little bit of money, especially buying these own things for myself. Holy cow. Another thing that you can do to help this process, and the reason this process has even gotten this far, is because of the official Shred Crew membership. I'm not going to promote to you guys a whole lot in all my videos, but I just want to talk about it real fast. There's a whole bunch of different tiers, there's a whole bunch of new perks, and there's even an annual option on my Patreon which can save you 15%. So if you are a person that supports me year-round, click that year button, save yourself a little bit of money. It gives me a chunk of money all at once. It gives you a year of membership worry-free, and you still get all the perks. And now there are even additional perks for the yearly fee. So you save money and you get more. So really consider joining the membership. If you're already a member, upgrading your tier, and if you're signing on, consider that yearly option. It really helps me get through the beginning stages of my business, helps me get the camera gear that I have that I'm using right now, helps me create things like this book that I can now send out to many people. And one of the greatest senses of pride I have of doing this is I'm just one person. With the help of others, I can help hundreds of people with my coaching, with their bike riding, with their self-confidence, and to be able to create products like this. Hope to talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you.